Hey there, friend. I'm so glad you're here today. Sometimes the little things our body does, the things we brush off or try to ignore, can actually be whispering something important. Maybe it's that itch on your back that just won't go away, or that strange tingling on your arm that seems to show up out of nowhere. And let me tell you something straight from the heart: when you're over 60, those little signs matter more than ever. So today, I want to talk to you like I would to a close friend over coffee. I want to share something that could truly change how you see those tiny irritations. Because they might not be just dry skin or just old age. In fact, today we're talking about 4 specific itchy spots on your body that could be warning signs of something much more serious, something that could even shorten your lifespan if left unchecked. Don't worry, I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to help you feel empowered and informed. Because the more we understand our bodies, the better we can take care of them and enjoy every beautiful moment life still has to offer. So let's start with one of the most common and most overlooked spots. 1. The scalp, when an itch could signal more than dandruff. Now, how many times have you caught yourself scratching your head, thinking, must be dry scalp, or maybe, just need to switch shampoos? But what if I told you that a constantly itchy scalp, especially when it comes with flaking or irritation, can be linked to something deeper going on inside the body? Let's dig a little deeper. Point 1. Of the most common causes of scalp itch in older adults is seborrheic dermatitis. Sure, it's often harmless. But when it becomes persistent, stubborn, or worsens with time, it could be a clue to a more serious issue, like Parkinson's disease. Yes, you heard that right. There's increasing evidence from reputable sources like the Mayo Clinic that shows a strong connection between persistent scalp itching and early stages of Parkinson's. Why? Because Parkinson's affects your nervous system, and that can trigger changes in oil production and skin inflammation. And here's another thing: severe scalp itching can also be linked to autoimmune disorders, like lupus or thyroid imbalances, both of which become more common after 60. So what can you do if your scalp is always itchy? First, don't ignore it. If your itch has lasted more than a few weeks and no dandruff shampoo is helping, talk to your doctor. Second, pay attention to other signs like tremors, stiffness, or fatigue. It may seem unrelated, but your body is connected in more ways than we realize. And third, treat your scalp gently. Avoid harsh chemicals and opt for soothing, natural oils like coconut or tea tree oil. Remember, friend, your body is talking to you. Are you listening? 2. The lower legs, when itching points to circulation problems. Now let's talk about another itchy spot that many of us chalk up to just dry winter skin. The lower legs. Raise your hand if you felt that nagging itch around your shins or calves, especially at night, or after a warm shower. Sure, it might be dryness. But for older adults, an itchy sensation in the lower legs could also be one of the earliest signs of poor circulation. Why does that matter? Because poor blood flow, especially in the legs, is a major sign of peripheral artery disease, PAD. And PAD isn't just a nuisance. It's a warning flag for heart disease and stroke. Let me say that again: an itchy calf could be your body's way of screaming out that your heart needs help. The American Heart Association has shared data showing that PAD affects 1 in 20 people over 60, and yet many don't even know they have it. They might notice tired legs, or an itch that doesn't seem to go away, and just think it's nothing. But the truth is, PAD narrows your arteries and reduces blood flow, not just to your legs, but to your entire body, and when that blood can't carry oxygen where it needs to go, well, that's when bigger problems start knocking. So, what can you do? Keep an eye out for itchy, dry, or discolored skin around your calves and ankles. Notice if walking causes pain or fatigue in your legs. Don't be shy about mentioning these symptoms to your doctor. They may want to do a simple test called an ankle brachial index, which measures blood flow. The good news: PAD can be managed with lifestyle changes, medication, and regular checkups. But the earlier you catch it, the better. And you know what? You deserve to walk through your days with strength and comfort. Not itching, not worrying. Just living. 3. The back, itching you can't reach, but shouldn't ignore. Let's move up to your back, especially that space between your shoulder blades that's hard to reach. If you've got a spot that's constantly itchy, especially in the same place, even if there's no rash, it's time to pay attention. There's a condition called notalgia paresthetica that sounds fancy, but basically means nerve-related back itch. This kind of itching often comes from compressed spinal nerves or degenerative spine changes, which are common as we age. But here's where it gets really important: sometimes, chronic back itching, especially on just one side, can be an early warning sign of diabetes or even shingles before the rash appears. Let me ask you, do you have that invisible itch that just won't quit, even though there's no redness, bumps, or irritation? Do you use the corner of a door frame to scratch it, just to get relief? You're not alone. And you're not imagining it, this itch often comes from small nerve fibers being irritated, sometimes due to blood sugar issues, sometimes because of wear and tear on the spine, and sometimes, yes, because of precancerous changes to the skin. Here's what you can do: track when the itching occurs. Is it worse after meals? After you sleep, talk to your doctor about your blood sugar levels. A simple test can rule out diabetes or prediabetes, and don't wait for a rash to appear. If it feels different, deeper, or more persistent than usual, get it checked. The older we get, the more our nerves can play tricks on us. But with knowledge comes power, and relief. 4. The anus or genital area, the itch we don't like to talk about. Alright, let's get real for a moment. There's one itch almost no one wants to talk about. But we're going to, because you and I. We don't shy away from the hard stuff. An itch around the anus or genital area is embarrassing, sure, but it's also one of the most important warning signs your body might be giving you. In many cases, this kind of itch can come from simple causes: hygiene products, yeast infections, or hemorrhoids. But if it's persistent, doesn't respond to over-the-counter creams, or comes with changes in bowel habits, bleeding, or weight loss, it could be more serious. We're talking about potential signs of colorectal cancer, anal cancer, or chronic inflammatory conditions like Crohn's disease. Did you know that after age 60, your risk of colorectal cancer rises significantly? That's why the CDC recommends regular screening. But many people delay it, especially if their only symptom is a little itching. So here's my plea to you, as a friend: if you've had itching down there for more than a couple of weeks, and especially if it's paired with anything unusual, talk to your doctor. You're not being silly, and it's not something to be ashamed of. Your health is worth that conversation. Your life is worth that exam. Closing chapter preview. We've gone through some deeply personal territory today. I know some of it wasn't easy to hear. But I'm proud of you for sticking with me. That tells me something: you care about your body, you care about your future, and you're not going to let a little itch become a big problem. In the next chapter, we'll dive into what you can do starting today to prevent these issues before they begin, or to catch them early if they've already started, because my goal is to help you live stronger, longer, and with more peace of mind. So stay with me. You're not alone on this path. Welcome back, my friend. I'm really glad you're still here with me. That tells me you're taking your health seriously, and that matters more than anything. Because awareness, it's just the first step. Now it's time to go deeper. We're going to talk about what you can actually do about these itchy spots on your body, and how you can protect yourself from the hidden dangers they may be signaling. Let's walk through it together. Gently. Honestly. One step at a time. Let's start with your scalp, the itch that won't quit. Remember in chapter 1 how we talked about scalp itching possibly being tied to neurological conditions, like Parkinson's, or even thyroid disease? Let's break this down. If you're dealing with frequent, stubborn scalp itch, here's what you can start doing right now. Keep a symptom journal. Write down when the itching happens. Morning. Night. After stress. What else are you feeling? Dizziness. Slower movement. Changes in your mood. These notes can help your doctor spot patterns that even you might miss. Check your products. Some shampoos contain harsh sulfates or alcohols that strip your skin and worsen itching. Look for gentle, fragrance-free shampoos labeled for sensitive scalp. Ask for a thyroid test. It's just a simple blood test, but it can reveal if your thyroid is overactive or underactive, both of which are common in older adults and can cause dry, itchy skin and fatigue. Don't dismiss neurological symptoms. If you're feeling off, like your hands are shaking a little, your balance isn't what it used to be, or your handwriting has changed, it's worth getting checked. A neurologist can evaluate your symptoms with compassion and care. Remember, early detection changes everything. Especially with conditions like Parkinson's, catching it early can help you live stronger, longer, and more independently. Next, those itchy lower legs, a clue from your circulation. I know you might be thinking, I've had dry legs for years, it's just age. But friend, not always. Poor circulation is common after 60, but it shouldn't be ignored. Here's what you can do if your lower legs are always dry or itchy. Check for color or temperature changes. Are your legs colder than the rest of your body? Is the skin shiny or turning reddish or bluish? These are signs that your blood flow might be reduced. Start moving. Even just a little. Walking is one of the best things you can do to improve circulation. If you're not used to walking, just start with 5 minutes a day around the house. Work your way up gently. Movement gets the blood flowing, and blood flow helps everything, from your skin to your heart. Elevate your legs at night. Raise your legs with a pillow under your calves while you rest. This helps reduce swelling and improves blood return to your heart. Ask your doctor about PAD testing. A test called the ankle brachial index compares the blood pressure in your ankle with your arm. It's painless and fast, and could save your life. Watch for sores that won't heal. If you notice an open wound or sore on your lower legs that doesn't heal in a few days or seems to get worse, don't wait. This could be a sign of PAD, or even diabetes. I want you to remember something important here: it's never too late to care for your circulation. Your heart, your legs, your brain, they all depend on it, and you. You deserve to feel good in your body again. Let's talk about your back, that hidden, nagging itch. The back itch is tricky, isn't it? It's hard to reach, easy to ignore, and yet, it's often a sign of something deeper, like spinal nerve issues, diabetes, or even shingles in its early stage. Here's what you can do if that itch between your shoulder blades keeps coming back. Don't just moisturize, evaluate. If you've tried creams and oils and the itch keeps coming back, especially in the same exact spot, it's time to think beyond dry skin. Test your blood sugar. Many people with undiagnosed diabetes first notice it as nerve-related itching. Ask your doctor for a hemoglobin A1C test. It tells you how your blood sugar has been doing over the last 3 months. Check your spine. Ask your doctor about nerve compression. If your posture has changed, or if you've had neck or back pain, those itchy nerves might be getting pinched. A physical therapist or chiropractor might help relieve the pressure. Ask about shingles prevention. If you haven't had your shingles vaccine, please consider it. Shingles can start with nothing but an itch or tingling, and it's much more painful than people expect. The vaccine is recommended for adults over 50, and especially over 60. It can protect you from a world of pain, and I wouldn't wish shingles on anyone. And remember, even if you can't see the itch, your body is still trying to tell you something. Finally, the itch we don't talk about, but should. Let's revisit that sensitive topic from Chapter 1, itching in the anal or genital area. I want to thank you for being brave enough to face this part. It's not easy, but it could be the most important one of all. So, what can you do if this is something you're dealing with? Hygiene matters, but keep it gentle. Overwashing with soaps or wipes, especially ones with fragrance, can cause more irritation. Use warm water and a soft cloth, and consider switching to a pH balance cleanser if needed. Get screened. If you're over 60 and haven't had a colorectal cancer screening in the last few years, talk to your doctor. There are non-invasive options now, not just colonoscopies. Fecal tests, for example, can be done right at home. Track other symptoms, things like unexplained weight loss, bleeding, or changes in your bowel movements. These are all signs to speak up. Even if it feels awkward, your doctor has seen and heard it all before. Don't self-diagnose. Yeast infections, dermatitis, even STIs, they can all cause itching in this area. But they all require different treatments. The sooner you know the cause, the sooner you can feel better. Here's my promise to you: your comfort matters. Your dignity matters. Your life matters. Don't let embarrassment keep you from living fully. We all have bodies. We all deal with strange, annoying, confusing things. And there's no shame in taking care of yourself. One last thing before we move to Chapter 3, let's take a moment to just breathe. You've made it through 2 full chapters, filled with real, maybe even uncomfortable truths. That takes strength, and I want you to hear this loud and clear: you're not too old. It's not too late. And you're not alone. It's never too late to learn something new about your body. It's never too late to have a better tomorrow. And if there's one thing I've learned in life, it's this: the smallest actions, paying attention to your skin, scheduling that checkup, asking that question, can make the biggest difference in your health and happiness. In Chapter 3, we're going to wrap it all up with some encouraging, practical lifestyle changes you can start today. Easy things. Small things. Things that could add years to your life, and more joy to every one of those years. So stick with me, friend. You're doing amazing. Well, here we are, my friend. The final chapter. We've walked through some tough truths together, looked at how an itch here or there could mean something more. But we didn't stop at fear or worry. No, we pushed through, with curiosity, courage, and care. And now, it's time to take action. But don't worry, I'm not about to throw a mountain of advice at you. You've got enough on your plate. Instead, let's focus on a few small, powerful changes you can make today, right now, that will protect your health, improve your quality of life, and maybe even extend the years you get to spend doing what you love with the people who matter most. Because isn't that what we all want? Not just more years, but better years. Start by becoming the expert on your own skin. Think of your skin like your body's personal communication system. It's always sending signals. But here's the thing: after 60, our skin changes. It gets thinner, drier, more fragile. And sometimes, those changes can quietly reveal what's going on deep inside. So here's what I want you to do. Do a monthly skin check, take 10 minutes once a month, maybe after your shower, and look over your whole body. Use a mirror, or ask a partner to help. Look for persistent itches in the same spot, new moles or skin changes, rashes that don't go away, unusual dryness or discoloration. Make a note of any new itching that lasts more than a week, especially if it's in the scalp, back, legs, or genital area. Write it down. When it started, how it feels, what makes it worse. You're building a picture that your doctor can use to help you. Be gentle with your skin. Avoid hot water baths, which strip your natural oils. Use a fragrance-free, hydrating lotion after bathing. Your skin will drink it up. And switch to soft fabrics like cotton that won't irritate sensitive areas. These simple habits aren't just about comfort, they're about early detection. And when you catch problems early, you give yourself the best shot at a healthy future. Move a little more, even just in your chair. You've heard it a million times, I know. But hear me out, you don't need a gym. You don't need fancy shoes. You just need movement. Why? Because regular movement boosts circulation. Remember those itchy legs? Regulates blood sugar, which can reduce nerve-related itching, strengthens muscles and bones, reducing back and spine pressure, improves your mood and reduces inflammation. So let's make it doable. Here's what movement can look like. March in place during commercials. Do seated stretches in the morning. Walk to your mailbox once or twice a day. Gently roll your shoulders, rotate your ankles, or do wall push ups. And here's the kicker. Just 15 to 20 minutes a day of light activity can lower your risk of heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. You deserve a body that feels good. And you don't have to be perfect, you just have to start. Feed your skin and your health from the inside. Itchy skin isn't just about what you put on your body, it's about what you put in your body. As we age, we need nutrients that support the skin, nerves, and immune system more than ever. Here's what I recommend. Stay hydrated. Dry skin equals itchy skin. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. Herbal tea counts. Broths count. Just sip throughout the day and your skin will thank you. Eat healthy fats. Omega-3s, found in fish, flaxseed, walnuts, help reduce inflammation and support healthy skin and circulation. They may even help ease nerve pain. Get enough vitamin D. A deficiency in vitamin D can cause dry, itchy skin and even raise your risk of some cancers. Ask your doctor to check your levels. You might need a supplement, especially in the winter. Cut back on processed food. Sugar, salt, and preservatives can worsen inflammation and skin issues. You don't have to go cold turkey, just add more fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Eating well doesn't mean giving up joy. It means giving your body what it needs to keep going strong, and feeling good while doing it. Prioritize your checkups, they're worth it. I know doctor visits aren't fun. The waiting room, the poking, the tests. But friend, those visits are your lifeline, and after 60, here are a few appointments you really shouldn't skip. Annual physicals to catch early signs of diabetes, heart disease, or thyroid problems. Skin exams for persistent itching or skin changes. Colorectal cancer screenings, especially if you've had changes in bowel habits or itching down there. Neurological screenings, if you've noticed tremors, slow movements, or scalp issues that won't resolve. Pad testing if you have leg pain, discoloration, or unexplained itching. And listen, if you're worried about costs. Ask about free screenings or local senior health programs. Many communities offer them, and you deserve access to care. Please, don't let pride or fear keep you from these appointments. The earlier a problem is found, the easier it is to treat. You're not being a burden. You're taking charge. You are not alone. Let's talk about the emotional side. It's easy to feel a little anxious after hearing all this. Maybe a little overwhelmed. Maybe even a little scared, but I want to speak directly to your heart right now. It's okay to feel that way. It's human. It means you care, but don't let fear stop you from taking action. Let it guide you to the right steps. Let it remind you that you matter, that your life matters, that there are still beautiful things ahead for you. And guess what? You don't have to do this alone. Talk to your spouse, a friend, or your adult children. Share what you've learned. Ask someone to go to a checkup with you. Join a senior support group or health class in your area. You are part of a community, one that cares about you. And I care about you, too. That's why I made this video. Because even if we've never met, I want you to live your best, healthiest life. Final thoughts, from me to you. So, let's wrap this up together, shall we? We've talked about 4 itchy spots that might seem small, but could be pointing to big things. And we've talked about the simple, loving things you can do for your body starting today. Pay attention to persistent itches. Keep your body moving. Feed your skin and your health with good nutrition. Don't miss those doctor appointments. And remember, you are never too old to care for yourself, friend. You've come so far. And I hope you feel a little more informed, a little more hopeful, and a lot more empowered, because that's what this journey is about, not just surviving, but thriving, not just getting older, but growing wiser, and not just adding years to your life, but life to your years. So here's to you. To your beautiful, strong, amazing body, flaws and all. To the health you still have, and to all the love, laughter, and peace that still lies ahead. Music swells gently. If this video helped you, please share it with someone you love, and if you've got a question, drop it in the comments. I read every one. We're all in this together. Take care of yourself. Be kind to your body, and remember, every itch has a story. Make sure you're listening.